what's up guys, Wrestler Blake here, or as most people know me, Blake. Today I'm going to stray away from the norm of my channel because I'm working on an assignment for my digital literacy class at Full Sail University. I want to make this fun while also being informative, and also some sweet video game footage will probably help. So for this assignment we were told to read Digital Natives, Digital Immigrants by Mark Prensky. Now for the sake of my assignment I'm going to call these two groups by different names. Instead of Digital Immigrant, I'll refer to this group as Digital Alien, and the Digital Native group will be referred to as the Digitally Indigenous. In this article, Prensky wrote about how there are people who grew up in the digital age by having video games, instant resources via the internet, and even how our language has completely changed. For instance, if the digitally indigenous was attempting to install a program or a game on his or her computer, they might look up a video on YouTube as to how to install it, or look up a forum for text-based instructions. Now, the digital alien, usually associated with older people or those who grew up without much exposure to digital resources, would look for physical instruction, most likely found in the packaging of the program or the game that they bought at a brick-and-mortar store. Both of these are ways of learning the ins and outs of the media make sense to the prospective groups. However, a problem occurs when those of the digital alien group attempt to teach the digitally indigenous. Usually, the digital aliens will read from a book and give step-by-step instructions as if to micromanage the digitally indigenous. The digitally indigenous may question the book's validity as it could be obsolete. I personally would rather read a PDF file before I had to sit down and crack open a large textbook. I would also much rather type out a paper on my laptop rather than pull out a piece of paper in my No. 2 Ticonderoga yellow pencil. This is even apparent right now as I'm typing out this script instead of writing it all out. Whoa, I'm talking about the script I'm writing as I'm writing it. Scriptception. There are plenty of differences, though one that definitely stands out to me would be the music that these different groups listen to. The digital aliens were definitely into actual live performances and the use of instruments like Led Zeppelin or Pink Floyd, while the digitally indigenous listen to music that is helped heavily by technology like Skrillex or Deadmau5. Now, don't get me wrong, I love me some Led Zeppelin and definitely Pink Floyd, but I also really appreciate how technically difficult and how many hours were put into creating music using a computer. Anyways, I believe this is one of the reasons why I chose Full Sail University as the college I wanted to attend, because instead of taking a class where I sit in front of a professor with a PhD and making an hour of my life feel like an eternity, I get to sit in a 4-hour class and talk about things that actually interest me like video games and YouTube videos. I mean, when I first heard I was going to have to sit through a 4-hour lecture, I almost cried myself into dehydration. But I went into my first class and we talked about how important not being bored actually is. Then I had another class where we watched YouTube videos like Video Game High School and had a discussion while we reviewed the video's content. Needless to say, the 4 hours hardly felt like 20 minutes and I enjoyed every minute of my classes. I also feel like I'm not being micromanaged in my work and I'm given free rein to do the work in any way I want to. I mean, for this assignment alone, all I had to do was read a PDF and then I was told to get creative. Unfortunately, I can't draw and I didn't feel like using an auto collage for pictures or words that didn't really mean anything to me. So I decided, hey, I can sort of make mediocre videos that I can put on my YouTube channel, so why not just do that? Well, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you guys have a great day.